So before becoming a patient at Klepsik Natural Healing Clinic, you'd probably like to know what it is that we do here. And it's a little different. We're complementary and alternative healthcare, and I practice more as a holistic physician. So that means I'm going to consider your entire body and how all of your systems are working together to create and maintain your health and vitality. So the testing methods that I use are a little bit different because they're based on energy medicine. And just to give a little bit background about me, I'm a chiropractor, which I haven't practiced chiropractic care for quite a few years, but that's my Western medical brain. That's where those thought processes come from. I'm also licensed acupuncturist, so the other half of my brain lives in Eastern medicine, and I like to blend the two together, and it gives me somewhat of I like to think of it as an exponential way of seeing how your body's functioning, but I'm also a clinical nutritionist, and an herbalist. So we put all that together and can be successful at creating a protocol that works for you and will help you heal. So part of what I do is a participation sport, which means you might have to change your lifestyle, and that usually means food for the most part. So I will screen you in office to determine if you need to make any dietary changes, and then we'll also look for other possible things that could be stressing your body and making it hard for you to heal, like an old infection, something along those lines. And the way that I actually test is based on energy medicine, so it seems a little bit odd. But in Chinese medicine, all of your internal organs are like big batteries. They hold an electrical charge, and when they're charged up and you're wired together, everything is strong and vital and healthy, and you have no reason to find me. So goal number one is to figure out where you're leaking energy and make the appropriate changes to kind of put that back together for you. The way that I test is a little bit different, and it's based on a manual muscle test, and I'll give you a little demonstration of how that works. But basically what I want you to do on your patient visits is pay attention to what I'm telling you about your body, and don't focus much on my methodology, because it's going to be a little hard to make that connection possibly. And so let's just stay focused on what it is that you've come to the office for help. And so the way that I do the testing is I will have you have your arm up like this, and I will pull, and I will use some various stressors on your system to see if I can get a change through your nervous system and the strength of your arm. And that just gives me a yes or no answer to the questions that I'm asking. And based on that sort of testing, we can build a nice protocol to help you start to heal. And it also might give me some answers or give me some ideas on other things we might want to do, like sending you for an X-ray or an MRI or blood work. So this is not an absolutely exclusive way to test. It's just a complementary way for me to sort my way through the various problems and compensations that people show up with because of chronic illness.